Welcome to the Spilled Ink and Coffee Show, where we take book discussions to a new level. We don't just read books, we interview them, journal about them, sip coffee, spill thoughts, and explore stories on and off the page. Grab a cup and get cozy, because every book deserves a great conversation.
Is your TBR list currently taller than you? Well, then just do what Rachel and I are doing, which is actively ignoring all our responsibilities so we can bring you episode 43, where we give you more books to guarantee you will never sleep again. Friends, we're here. We're back. We're someplace that used to be, that once was, that is now.
Bienvenue chez vous.
Is that what it's called?
I believe it means welcome home.
Oh, lovely. So I will look them up on the interwebs.
Look it up on the interwebs.
So I can give them the @
Yes.
We did it here.
Yes.
So thank you for allowing us to record here, even though they had no idea.
They'll figure it out here in a couple minutes.
Yes, probably. Rachel, we're going to start with this amazing little book. And
I remember this amazing little book.
you gave this to me. It came in a cute little packet of a model that had the Starship Enterprise and a book behind it. And I had no idea that this is a legit published book, ISBN number.
I also did not know that when I bought it for you. Yeah.
So we're gonna dive into this little bit of magic that has so many surprises from Star Trek, the Starship Enterprise. My model blinks. It blinks.
The model blinks. I mean, that's the
best part.
That's the best part.
So here's the stats on it. The Starship Enterprise. The author is Chip Carter. This is a physical book, and the publisher is a Running Press miniature edition.
I'm sorry. I am just looking at your journal, and there is a sticker of Loaxana Troy.
Isn't she hot?
That is freaking amazing.
I felt that she was appropriate for this one.
Okay.
Because, good things come in small packages.
Yeah.
And she packs a punch.
She does.
This little book packed a punch, 6 cups, because I got a toy ship that blinks. Is why I gave it the rating. My favorite character is the Starship Enterprise.
As it should be. So we're talking original series, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did not expect to learn as much as I did from this 31-page mini book, but here we are.
All right.
My first fun fact is the iconic USS Enterprise, the NCC 1701, was designed by aviator and set illustrator Matt Jeffries, which is how we got Jeffries tubes.
No way.
Bump up, mind blown. Beep, beep, beep.
Sorry, there's my sound effect.
It's amazing. I love it. And then it became culturally important because of NASA named the first shuttle orbiter Space Shuttle Enterprise. And guess who was there for the launch? The entire OG cast of Star Trek. It's all in there in this fun little book, which you can only get with the model. Although I'm telling you a lie because I did look on the eBay. And people are selling this book on the eBay, separate from the model, for $50 or more.
That's craziness.
Because it has stuff in there that people don't normally get in our regular Star Trek books. Isn't that crazy?
I think I got this at Portkey.
What?
I'm almost positive I got this at Portkey.
What?
Yeah.
That's more mind-blowing. More mind-blowing. So here's just other cool facts I never knew before. The Enterprise cannot land, hence it's a shuttlecraft forever. She served 40 years before retirement, and the lineage includes Captain Robert April for 5 years was first, then Captain Christopher Pike for 10 years, followed by Captain James T. Kirk for 5 more years. So really the review is it's a little book and a working Enterprise toy. The last page of the mini book is my quote. It says, "This book has been bound using handcraft methods by Smith sewn to ensure durability, designed by Bill Jones, written by Chip Carter, edited by Jordana." I can't see the last name in my photo. The text was in Helvetica and Serpentine, and
most importantly,
read it.
Do not mix old and new batteries.
My fave.
I had no idea when I purchased this that I just thought I was buying a cute little model for you,
which I love. It's in my display.
There's beautiful color pictures in here, like Spock playing his Vulcan lute thing situation.
The whole thing, nothing but surprise after surprise after surprise. Mind blown.
I love this.
Mind blown.
So fun. And I think I remember hearing about Jeffrey's tubes, but now I'm not. I love that.
So there it is. I've been waiting forever to talk to you about this because I knew you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Nobody knew. But where do you get it? You get, if you want just the book,
eBay.
$50, guys. I'm never selling my book. Don't ask me. I'm not selling it. Not trading it. No.
Don't trade.
I'm not. Never. Rachel, what do you got over there?
So I have Babel by R.F. Kuang. It was an audiobook that I got from Libby.
Ooh.
It is again, I had a conversation with Crystal at Portkey Books about this. I said it was magical realism. She said it was fantasy, so I put both down.
Okay, everybody needs to weigh in on that. What do you think, friends?
I know we've had this conversation before, so in the comments, let us know. Do you consider, if you've read Babel, do you consider it fantasy or magical realism? I've read one other book by R.F. Kuang. Last year I read Yellowface, which is contemporary fiction.
I remember. Go back, listen to that episode, friends.
Yeah, and so I really enjoy her work. And I think most of what she writes is magical or some sort of fantasy, magical realism. That seems to be. I have 2 other books on my shelf that are on my TBR. And that's what I feel. So this is definitely magical realism.
But why'd you get this one?
Because I saw it everywhere. And it popped up on Libby. So I thought, yep, I need to go ahead and grab it. It's set in the real world in England, specifically in Oxford. Oxford has a whole linguistic college that's made up of students from everywhere, but specifically there's students, one is from Haiti, 2 are from China, so and then there's magic thrown in how things are written and read, and that's where the magic lies. And they're trying to, the higher ups at Oxford are trying to hide this and use it to their advantage to help expand colonialism. I gave it 3 stars.
Okay, that's just right on our edge of honorable, dishonorable mentions. Why?
I would, probably if I had to rethink it was more 2.5.
Oh boy.
Okay, so a couple things. Number one, I was getting Harry Potter vibes out of it because just like the whole
that's how I feel.
In college and houses and people are being mean because someone's something else.
I just looking at your character list here.
I don't know. Robin, Remy, Letty, and Victoire are the 4 main characters. Robin's the main character. Victoire was my favorite.
Why? At least tell us a good thing about her.
I don't know. She's from Haiti, and so she speaks French and French Creole as well as English. She's strong, and I think that's why I liked her, because she was strong. But I felt like it got repetitive. And I liked the message that every culture needs to be their own culture. You don't have to assimilate all of that, but I did not enjoy the ending. I'm going to leave that alone. I really didn't enjoy the ending at all.
So where does the title of the book come in? Because Babel, that can be a bunch of different things.
Well,
Historic or it's literal?
So we're going with the allusion of Babel. So the Tower of Babel, everybody was building a tower to reach heaven, and God said, no, humans are humans. I'm God, strikes them all. That's why we have all the different languages. That's the allusion there. So that's what it's referring to, all the languages. And
Babel, like talking. Like, da, 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 da. Just
not babbling, but
really, that's kind of how I feel like you're describing this book reads, like babbling. Am I off on that?
I mean, it in the repetitive piece, yes. Like it's a long book. It's 560 pages.
What? We committed to a lot.
I felt like it could have been 400.
Wow.
That's just, again,
who's the publisher on that?
It was Harper Voyager, because I listened to it as an audio. So Harper,
that's their audio.
Their
okay.
audio. I mean, it's not going to stop me from reading other things by R.F. Kuang. I loved Yellowface so much, and I know this is an entirely different genre. This just
fell flat. Wah, wah.
I felt like I was getting hit over the head
with a 500+ page book.
Yeah,
Whoa.
And by the time I was in it, I enjoyed probably the first 35-40%, and then I was like, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's advance the plot. Let's advance the plot. And I felt like we kind of stalled out, and then I really didn't enjoy the ending. So,
well, are we going to recommend it? And if yes, who? If no,
I think if you like a good fantasy book, if you like, I'm going to say Harry Potter adjacent.
But that's tough. Like, nobody's going to read Harry Potter next door. I'm not.
It had that feel, is what I would say, of four, you've got four friends, they're all four different, and they're, coming together, but then splitting apart, and then somebody might betray somebody, and
the normal outline of teenage friendship.
Yeah, I like the idea of the magic of language. That's always, it's like the magic of books and magic of language.
I feel like you read another book that had that similar idea, and it was earlier in the year or even last year, and actually that one, I remember the cover was red.
I think you're talking about the Poet Empress.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was a 5-star.
Yes.
Because that was, to me, that was original.
Guys, forget Babel, go to the Poet Empress.
And ironically, both written by Asian American authors. But again, it's not going to stop me from reading more books, but I think it was something that was overhyped for me. So I thought a lot of people were talking about it, and it wasn't my jam.
Not the jam.
Not the jam.
Okay. Not the jam.
Not the jam.
Babel, love it or leave it, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sad I read it. It wasn't, I mean, it was still 3 stars. It wasn't a shoot out the airlock or anything, or a 2-star. So,
no. Yeah, you didn't put it in, well, you didn't DNF yours.
I didn't DNF it.
No, I'm surprised. Actually, my DNFs out the airlock in your hauls this year in the truck, I feel, are they low? Are they minimal?
I only have 1.
See, and I only have 4.
Yeah.
And last year I had 8 or plus.
Yeah, but and it's so funny, the book I'm currently reading is an ARC, and I actually thought about DNFing it, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah?
I'm glad I stuck it out.
Good?
Yeah, I'll finish it tonight, and I'm glad I finished it. So, yeah.
All right, we're going to give a shout out over on my side here. So it's a 3-star. I know, it rides the line, and it's a little graphic journal.
Okay.
A little graphic novel. I met this book at Gameosaurus, which is a game store in Largo.
I've never.
It's a dinosaur that does like tabletop RPG, sells those kinds of games.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You know, like Emerald City in our area, Clearwater.
Yep.
Guys, if you know, you know. And it was recommended by the shop owner. It is a local author.
Oh.
And I don't have it anymore because I passed it on already.
Okay.
Because everybody needs to enjoy the artwork. The artwork was super cute. I love it. It's called Shardbugs. And his name is Shardbug Dave, and it's his first journey. Yeah, fantasy YA maybe. Publisher themselves. And my favorite character was Dave the Snail, who's just like, he's trying to be brave. You know, the art's the highlight, guys. The art's the highlight. It's just 3 stars, so I don't want to get too far into it. But if I was a kid reading this, I take away some nice little lessons. Seeking knowledge and practicing my skills and keep moving forward and contribute to your community. It was all about life lessons from David, the shard bug.
I feel like this definitely is YA.
Oh gosh, yes. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good, like, you got this, keep going. You know, don't be afraid. You can conquer your fear.
Okay.
There's, you know, you have friends, they're backing you up.
I love that.
Yeah, it is. It's cute. So
It was cute.
For kids, for sure.
So that's definitely who you would pass it along to.
Guess who I passed it to? Come on.
Danny?
I did pass it to
Okay.
Danny. I figured she could read it to Rowan,
Yes.
who's entering the 1st grade.
And get some good visuals along with the words. I love that.
It
I think
is.
that's a
So
good
thank
combination.
you. Yes, our local author, Luis Silva, because you know what? It's great. I think it's in the wrong kind of store and market at your local game store that's kind of way far, like, nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Get it into the bigger stores.
Yeah. Some local indie
Yeah, something like that where you can
indie
get
stores.
more
Traction,
exposure.
more exposure.
Yeah.
I feel like almost like somewhere like Book Rescuers, because Book Rescuers has a whole section of local indie authors.
That's a great. We need to go explore that together.
Oh.
I mean, all of it.
Get ready to be lost for like 5 hours.
Guys, we gotta bring backpacks and water. The world is charming, the artwork is fantastic, and the concept of a knowledge-seeking snail hero is delightful. You can find them at shardbugstcg or shardbugstcg if you want to go see more.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yes.
All right.
Rachel, I see a 5-star review.
I do have a 5-star review.
OMG.
This is Lady Tremaine. It is by Rachel Hochhauser. It is a retelling of Cinderella, but from the point of view of the stepmother, Lady Tremaine. I loved every bit of this. I'm always a little skeptical when you go into a retelling, especially when you're telling it from the quote-unquote villain point of view. But this was fantastic. She did such a good job of being true to the original story, but still making it so incredibly original, which I loved.
That's really hard to do.
This was truly... I mean, I said this book was not what I was expecting. I was expecting a retelling, but was not expecting such a strong, yet still flawed Lady Tremaine. I thought she was fantastic. She was my favorite.
Now, give me just one quote from it, and then we'll get into the details. Like your favorite Bammy or weird quote or unexpected.
My experience of happiness is that it comes in 2 forms. A patent dose so extreme that you are overwhelmed with fear it will disappear. Or a subtle kind that envelops you with such stealth you're hardly aware of its presence. And that's really, this is about love and family. Yeah.
That's a good clip for that. All right. Wow. So would you say this is a deep book? Like, where's the genre? And
I put it as fantasy.
Okay.
Just because it's a story, it's a fairy tale. I didn't know what else to do with it. I mean, ultimately it is a fairy tale. It is told from Lady Tremaine's point of view.
gosh, I could only imagine like a million different things. Gosh, I'm marrying this guy. Oh my gosh, he's got a child. Oh my gosh, I got to blend this family. Was it way?
No, you get a whole lot of her backstory. Like, you get her growing up. You get her first marriage. And the children that come from that first marriage. And then you get the second marriage, her marriage to Tremaine, and why she did it.
This sounds a little bit more like for realsies as opposed to for fantasy.
I would say it's definitely for realsies. Like, it's real. It's about a woman who experienced amazing love, lost it, and now has to find her way to fight to take care of her children, even Aline, that's Cinderella, even Aline, who's not hers biologically, but how do I take care of these 3 girls so they don't ever experience all the terrible things that the world could offer, or have to marry someone that they hate, or
to spare them all the things that she wants to be spared herself.
Yes.
This is fascinating.
It really was.
Did it grab you?
It grabbed me right away, from the beginning. Who you think is the villains are like
villains? It's multiple?
I would say multiple villains, absolutely. How that comes about is disturbing. There should probably be a trigger warning on it.
Wow.
But it's...
So magical realism is its thing. So is this fantasy realism or realistic fantasy?
There's no magic in this book.
Right, but you said you put it in fantasy.
I put it in fantasy. I think that's what one of the categories was.
Not romantic.
Goodreads. No, because there is some romance, but it is not reality. I feel like it is. It takes like if you had a 3-row minivan, the romance is in the back row.
Wow.
So,
describe the writing style of this author in 3 words. I think that's important right now.
Real. Almost lyrical and very beautiful, especially when Lady Tremaine is talking about love, is what I would say.
The lyrical is what got me in that description. I can only imagine.
Yeah, just there were parts when she would describe. There's a falcon. She's a, what do you call it? A falconer? I don't know. You know, with the hood and all that stuff. And
she's a professional bird trainer.
Well, I wouldn't say that. She only has one falcon, and she uses it to hunt.
Okay.
Just the way she describes the bird and the relationship with the bird and how the bird flies, it just felt very lyrical and flowy. Yeah.
So the bird and her have imprinted, is how I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah.
Wow.
So,
was the bird really a metaphor for something else?
No, the bird's important though, is what I would say.
Are you not allowed to tell us why? She's shaking her head.
I'm not going to tell you why. Okay, I mean, there's lots of nods to the fairy tale we know. You know, Cinderella has the mice in her room. There's the blue dress. There's the stolen ribbon. Oh, you stole my ribbon from, you know, there's nods to it, but it's not that. It's not that. So there's just nods to it.
If the cover is anything indicative of the story where it's actually dark, it's dark and gilded.
It is a beautiful book, the cover and the edges. I have lent it to a friend, so they're reading it right now. I would say it's definitely a dark story, for sure. For sure. I didn't see the ending coming. You won't see the ending coming. And there's a lot of gasp-worthy moments, is what I would say.
Do you have anything that's burned in your brain forever from this story? Besides the ending that you can't tell us.
I think what stuck with me, what makes Lady Tremaine so real is all the things that she does, all the fighting that she does to keep the family together. And while there are times when you could tell she would love to truly make Cinderella, Cinderella is this beautiful blonde who lives up in her attic room and doesn't do anything to contribute. So, you know, It's a moment. I think that's the thing that sticks with me more than anything else in the whole wide world.
Do you think that this book is helpful for women who have similar situations and could find some kind of
hope?
Yeah, that's the word.
And that, you're fighting for something. You're not fighting for nothing. Like all the struggles, I'm going to give this up, I'm going to give that up, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's all because you care.
So, do you think that this would make a good to film, to stage, to screen?
Yes.
And it's just is this a one-off?
It's a one-off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just a big movie?
I think it would make a great movie.
Almost like how they did with Maleficent, it was her point of view with the whole Sleeping Beauty. So, Lady Tremaine. I could see it. Who are you casting as Lady Tremaine?
Okay, here's my problem.
Okay, Gary.
This is my problem.
Uh-huh.
I am a huge fan of Ever After.
Ooh.
The movie with Drew Barrymore. So forever and always, when I see Lady Tremaine, even though she wasn't called Lady Tremaine in Ever After, I always see Anjelica Huston.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were going to say that.
As Lady Tremaine. And I know she's a little bit older now, but I think it would truly be amazing.
I think she could still pull that off.
She's like a powerful presence, like just standing there. She's powerful, and I think that's what you would need for a Lady Tremaine.
I see
in
it.
This case,
I see it. Where did Cinderella OG originate from?
It's a French,
or is it Hans Christian Andersen?
No.
It's neither. All right, let's fact check it. You got your Google.
I got the Google.
Let's see what it says.
See what we got,
because then that's going to lead us to which production company we think should pick this up. And Anjelica, I'm going to tag you in this episode because we have good ideas and Rachel just had one. So
I don't know if she wants to, but this would be a redeeming stepmother because she was not a redeeming character in Ever After.
And that movie was so long ago, nobody would really understand or know it at this point in time. You had to have been.
If you don't know and understand Ever After, there is something wrong with you. Yes, I am judging you because that is like my daughter and I's all-time favorite movie.
Wow.
I will forever throw myself on a bed and yell, "I have nothing to wear."
Oh my goodness.
A lady doesn't ever raise her voice above the quiet whisper. Sorry, I really, really love that movie. Cinderella come from.
It's okay. We can go off the rails. We usually do. It's totally a rail offer.
It's a story that has been told over and over again in similar cultures, going back to ancient Greek and Egypt.
Wow.
But it is from originally published in the Tales of Mother Goose. So it was originally French in 1697, and then the Brothers Grimm picked it up.
That's what I thought. Okay. I knew that Grimm was in there somewhere with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's why it's dark. That's why we have this darkness about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, friends. Somebody pick this up. But it's time for
Quotes. Burdens were easier to bear when you sat on feather pillows. I have already cut so many corners, I was holding a circle.
That's brilliant. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna
she's
go home
always
and-
trying to find...
I'm going to go home and cut corners off everything now, make circles.
She's always trying to find, ways to save money, make money. So, yeah, when they said we need to cut corners for the ball to get, all the clothes and all that, well, I've already cut so many corners. I just have a circle now. So
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, author. Thank you.
And this is talking about Cinderella. One of her stepsisters is saying, "Season her," Mathilde snorted. "She is practically translucent." And this could be considered maybe a spoiler, but I'm just going to throw it out there. A prince without a retinue is just a man with bad manners.
That's a good one. I'm just shaking my head like, wow. And you always find these ones that are real good, like, hook in that man.
And then the last one, there is no way to measure or balance love. Love is an animal of its own bidding and inclination. It prowls and pounces and feels. It grows and hurts and it withers. The darkness will smack you in the face, because when you realize how dark it is, you're like, holy crap, I did not see that coming.
Because that's where the end smacks you. Does
like
that darkness get you at the
end?
end? It's throughout?
It's I would say about 75%. When you figure out what's going on with the royal family, you're going to get smacked in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She made big eyes. You guys, you didn't see the big eyes.
Yeah. Go. It's such a good book. It is such a good book. So, I mean, it was my book of the month for April.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think M. Lyons beat it out in my bracketology, but...
Friends, if you don't know what the bracket is, the book bracket for the book of the year is where she's going. Rachel tracks her book of the year. I track my cover of the year.
Oh yeah, I even had Demon Copperhead beat it out.
Oh wow. Okay. But if everybody looked at the list, let's talk about your book bracket. So we end on something super happy.
Okay.
But,
happy.
But friends, Lady Tremaine, 5 stars. She says go do it
because
it made it in the book bracket.
Yeah.
But at the top of your bracket is
Emma Lyons, Volume 1, and then I have The Astral Library by Kate Quinn,
which is fabulous.
Was February. March's book of the month was Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. April was Lady Tremaine. May was Red Shirts.
Oh my gosh, and Star Trek didn't even make it through the bracket.
Yeah, well, no, because it was up against David Sedaris, The Land and Its People.
David, you beat out Star Trek.
Yeah, David, but Emma beat out David, so...
So the book bracket goes down from there. This is it. We're at the halfway mark.
We're at the halfway mark. Yeah,
in our book journal for the year.
So right now, Emma M. Lyons is one of the finalists for Book of the Year.
Whoa! And we beat out all of those.
Yeah,
Beth Brower, I hope you're listening because that's impressive. Because these writings it beats Sedaris. Mic dropping.
I know.
Mind blown.
And it probably at this point it's. The whole series, Emma M. Lyon, that I'm kind of ranking is like beating out everything, but I can't help it. I love that book so. I love that series so much.
I think that the series could have been one giant, 500, 700 page book. If you we like that it's broken up, so you get it in doses.
Broken up.
It's just one of those books I think that keeps on giving. I don't know if it's really a series. It's just a story that just doesn't end.
Going. I mean, the 8th book is like 320 pages.
Wow.
So it's the longest one.
Yeah, I'm in 7 now, and we'll report back.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, where are you in your 6-month mark here? What's contender for book of the year in your book of the year bracket? Or you can check out to 2027 in our StoryGraph. Go to This Building Can Store. Go to the StoryGraph, This Building Can Coffee Show, and do some of our book challenges that are over there for 2026. Sign up for the 2027, which I don't have this yet on our 2027 challenge for book of the year, other than for our first annual 2027, the Inky Awards.
The Inky Awards.
So it's there for the Inky Awards, but I think I need to make this book bracket like I do cover bracket.
Yeah.
For book bracket. So guys, look for that. This was a pretty good episode, Rachel.
I feel it was a very impressive episode.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I know. Well, friends, we're going to say that's the ink. And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
The Spilled Ink and Coffee Show.
Your favorite bookish podcast.
That's a wrap. Time to close the book on today's episode. I'm Rachel. And I'm Casey. If you had fun, hit the like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell icon. You can also email us at spilledinkinkcoffeeshow@gmail.com. Send us your questions, tell us what you're reading, or share what we should dive into. Until next time, keep your coffee hot and your pages turning. Bye. Guys.